So, Professor Diamond, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, well, actually, I'm from Boston, as you can tell from my extremely annoying accent. Yes, then I moved to the land of Montana, the great
It's a beautiful state.
Yes, the great state of Montana. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
But actually, Montana itself, you can read about this in my book. I actually wrote, 50,000 pages about this, that the kids in CGI would have to read, specifically for them, yes. But in Montana specifically, we have a lot of environmental problems with the soil and mining. It's a very delicate situation.
Intriguing.
Yes, yes. But you know what else? You know what else I love
What?
about Montana?
Tell me, Jared
The
Diamond.
great state of Montana. You can find a whole bunch of birds in Montana. Cardinals, cockatoos, peacocks.
Cockatoos. I
Yes.
thought those were only in the rainforest.
No, in Montana. Montana is that awesome.
Truly
of a place.
amazing.
Yes, yes. And I'm from Boston, I should know.
So, Jared Diamond, is this your career path that you chose to take? Ornithology, or as most people know it as the study of birds?
No. Actually, I'm an author. I write books about the collapse of society.
Oh, is that so?
Yes. The very, very, very riveting tales, the real page turners, actually, people tell me that they cannot put my book down, that they've read it from front to back.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. I mean,
Yes.
I had a different experience.
But about birds though, I actually have an interesting bird called It's actually the Albanian peckerhead. Yes, that is that bird call.
Fascinating.
Yes, because I am a Jared Diamond.
Such a
Lover of
multi-talented
birds
man.
and Montana. Yes.
So, Jared, what spurred you to write these supposedly riveting novels about the collapse of societies?
Yes. Well, actually, it's an interesting story behind that.
Is that so?
Yes,
Tell me.
Yes, it is. When I was visiting Papua New Guinea, or as us in Boston academia like to call it, PNG. Yes.
I get that.
Yes. Anyway, I met this man named Yali. He had some very interesting comments about baggage, and he seemed to me as if he was sort of glowing, an angelic figure in my eyes.
So yes, that's very, very intriguing. But anywho, in your novel Guns, Germs, and Steel, you explore the collapse of various civilizations throughout the course of history. In your opinion, what do you feel is the most interesting case of collapse?
Yes. Well, I think that the case in Easter Island was most intriguing. Yes.
What happened there?
Over cultivation of land. Yes. It's a very throughout my book, Collapse, by stores today. You can see this happen in many societies.
Like in the case of Montana, perhaps?
Yes, Montana, the great land of Montana. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, Easter eggs! Easter Island's collapsing!
So, the Vikings, didn't they have a similar issue that Easter Island had? Wasn't there something that went wrong with the cultivation of their land?
No. Actually, this season the Vikings' problem is Donovan McNabb. Yes, he's the terrible quarterback. That was the Vikings' problem. That is why that civilization collapsed, because Donovan McNabb is so terrible. What happened to my Boston accent? I don't know.
Play action, McNabb all day, looking downfield. Barry is double teamed.
So, Jared Diamond, you have some very interesting titles for your the chapters in your novel Guns, Germs, and Steel. And one of them was titled Apples Are Indians. So, can you tell me what the inspiration for that title was?
Well, it's funny you should ask, because it was my sophomore year in high school, and my teacher made us read Little Tree.
Oh, I've heard of that book.
Adventures of Little Tree.
Good reviews.
Yes, I wouldn't say so myself, but anyway, I could just imagine some little Indian child getting pegged with apples.
Don't throw apples at Indians!
I actually got a copy of your novel, Guns, Germs, and Seal, and I noticed that in the title for one of your chapters, as interesting as Apples or Indians was, I found chapter 9, Zebras, Unhappy Marriages, and the Anna Karenina Principle title to be very interesting. What spurred you to create such a title for your novel?
Well, actually, in Boston academia, yes, okay. Number 1, zebras. We love Six Flags Safari in Boston academia. Number 2,
Interesting.
unhappy marriages. Kim Kardashian, yes, 72 days. I know, it's crazy. Number 3, Anna Karenina, whatever it was. I just, I love the book, and I also love Russia. Shout out to Stephen Fromm. Yes, indeed. Well, that's it.
Thank you so much, Jared Diamond.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Go Montana.
Go Montana.
Yeah.